So I bought a High Point C9. As you guys know, these guns get a lot of hate here on the internet. Everybody torture tests these guns. I mean, for crying out loud, they've been shot clean in the chamber. But despite all that, somehow these guns actually do seem to run pretty darn good. So I had to see for myself. I have to answer the question, does the High Point really deserve all the hate that it gets? Or is this actually a pretty darn good gun? So I'm going to shoot this thing for the very first time in today's video, and I'm going to give you guys my pure unscripted reaction to the High Point C9, and we are going to answer the question once and for all. Does the High Point C9 deserve the hate, or is this actually a pretty darn good gun? First mag with the High Point C9. Let's see what this thing is all about. Okay. Actually not as bad as I thought it would be. So, my expectation going into my first mag with this gun was going to be that it was going to be very snappy, because we do have a big old brick up here for a slide. I mean, look at the size of that thing. That is an absolutely massive slide. My expectation was that all this mass flying backward was really going to make it rock back pretty far in my hand. But it actually wasn't too bad to manage, believe it or not. So actually kind of surprised about that. The trigger, yeah, it's not good. I believe it's about an 8-pound pull weight. And so we are clear, of course. Oh yeah, this thing doesn't shoot without the mag in it. It's California compliant, forgot about that. So there is no take up on this trigger. You immediately hit the wall and we start applying pressure, and it is very stiff. Okay, it starts to move really mushy. There, break. All right. And it doesn't break very cleanly either. The reset, one little click, there's another click, and then it just, so like there's a click, then it creeps forward a little more. So it is a little weird with the reset. And the sight picture, I actually do kind of like the sight picture. So we have a yellow highlight on our front post right there with red dots, 2 little red dots on our rear sight. It actually is pretty easy to pick up that sight picture. I'm actually a fan of the sight picture, believe it or not. So yeah, I had lower expectations going into this first mag. Mag number 2. Cycled all 8 rounds, no problem. Slide does lock back to the rear after the last round. One thing I don't like is there is no slide catch on the side of our frame there. So if you want to just drop your slide with your thumb, you can't do it. And obviously you can't with the mag in. So the only way to drop your slide for that last round is drop the mag, pull back, then your slide will drop like that. So not crazy about that. I would really appreciate having a slide stop on the side there. I do know that High Point has some newer updated versions of their C9, the YC9 I think they call it. I don't know if that has a slide catch or not. It may or may not. You guys let me know in the comment section down below. But as for the just regular old C9, no slide catch, so not crazy about that. Ergonomics are not great. So the grip really takes kind of a dive toward the front of the gun right there. That pushes my trigger finger pretty far forward, because I gotta rock my hand kind of like that to get it all the way up there on the grip. And I'm not crazy about that. It doesn't feel the best. Let's run another mag through this gun. I mean, the thing does run.
Like,
It goes bang when you need it to go bang. So, yeah. It does make funny noises. Yeah, but it's only 180 bucks, so I guess you can give it a pass for weird noises. So does the High Point C9 deserve all the hate that it gets on the internet? No, it's not as bad as all the hate videos make it out to be. That's not to say that it's a great gun, because it really isn't. I mean, 8-round single stack magazine, pretty bad trigger. I mean, big old brick for a slide. It just doesn't feel very good in the hand. So no, it's not a great gun, but at the same time, it doesn't deserve the amount of hate that it gets, because it does go bang when you need it to go bang. Those are the only two things I can think of that I like about the gun. Is the sight picture. Like I said, it actually is a kind of a nice sight picture. I do like the red and yellow highlights. It's not a bad sight picture. And it goes bang when you need to go bang. So, yeah. But could you do better for pretty much the same price point? Yeah, you could. Last I checked, I could pick up a Taurus G3C in my local area for only 40 bucks more than this High Point C9. The G3C will give me 12 rounds in the mag instead of 8. Ergonomics are going to be better. It doesn't have a big old brick for a slide. So yeah, if you can swing 40 extra bucks, go for the Taurus G3C over the High Point C9. But again, I don't think the C9 really deserves the amount of hate that it gets on the internet. Okay, interesting. So I was just gonna kind of walk and fire into the frame right here and shoot all 8 rounds. Shot the first round, but now, look at this, guys. Dead trigger. What's going on here? Okay, anything in there? Interesting. It didn't chamber the next round. What's going on here? Brand spanking new gun. We're in battery. Aha. All right, look at this. So, slide did not fly the rest of the way forward. It is out of battery. That was a live round. Just didn't go all the way into battery. Okay. What's going on here? What is going on? First few mags cycled just fine. Mags all the way seated. Again, didn't go all the way into battery. There we go. We're in battery. Dead trigger. So, nothing in there. Okay. What's going on? Out of battery. Okay, those last 3 cycle okay. I was actually just about to end the video, but do we have an issue here with the High Point C9? Yeah, I had just gotten through saying that I didn't think this was a bad gun, actually, but okay. I got hung up there. Ugh, that was cringy. Had a hard time stripping that round out of the mag there. Whew. I mean, it's so weird. The first couple mags I ran were great, but now it's like, I don't want to shoot. Huh. failure to eject right there. That's fun. Okay, empty shell. Falls that on the ground. We're in battery. Okay. All right. Come on, High Point, run. Run, run, run. Out of battery. And I just gotten through earlier saying that I didn't think it was actually all that bad. And that maybe it, you know, didn't deserve all the hate that it gets on the internet. I'm starting to rethink that. All right, one more mag for the High Point C9. And then, yeah. Okay. What do we got, High Point? Pitiful. Oh, that's locked up right there pretty good. Come on, magazine. Ooh, she's locked up pretty good. I can't get the mag out. There we go. Yeah, that was the last round. Man. Yeah, it just didn't want to chamber that last round right there. So yeah, that's the High Point C9 right there, guys. I was saying earlier, after the first couple mags, that actually wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, but the High Point's kind of turned on me. It ain't running so good now. We've had failures to eject. It hasn't been going back into battery. That last round we just saw got hung up there, didn't want to feed properly. So should you buy High Point? No. And the reason is because you can get, you know, like I was saying, a Taurus G2C, G3C for not much more money. Like in my local area, I can get a G3C for 40 bucks more than this High Point C9. Yeah, I can't justify spending 180 bucks on a gun that is acting like this when I could get a gun that's going to be more reliable, better ammo capacity, more ergonomic for only 40 bucks more. So, yeah. High Point C9, nah. Nope, I know like it. Yeah, so, what do you guys think about the High Point C9? Is there anything that you want to see me do to the High Point C9? I got some plans for this gun. Yeah, it's not going to have a pleasant life. Let's just put it that way. So, yep. There you have it. Thanks so much for watching today's video. Appreciate all you guys being here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Especially please subscribe because, yeah, I had to suffer through shooting that gun in today's video. Don't forget to use the code SMF4 to get 10% off everything in my merch store through January 31st. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, show me them firearms. Now, this is absolutely going to tick the government off. That's kind of the whole point of the Second Amendment, and that's why we love it so much.